Hi there, everyone, and welcome to Wider World Discovery. We love you so much. And in our today's video, we'll be looking at the top 35 most powerful passports in the continent of Africa in 2023. Our unit of comparison will be the Henley Passport Index, abbreviated HPI. This index measures the degree of travel freedom each passport holder stands to enjoy. We'll be looking at the number of visa-free countries each passport holder has access to, the number of visa upon arrival, e-visas, and electronic travel authorization. Come with us as we show you the top 35 most powerful passports in Africa. Remember to hit on the subscribe button, like the video, leave a nice comment and share, and also hit on the bell icon for future updates. Thank you so much. Come with me as we explore. The Somalian passport ranked 35th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Somalian passport can travel to 35 countries visa-free. The Libyan passport ranked 34th in the African continent. Holders of the Libyan passport can travel to 41 countries visa-free. The Democratic Republic of Congo passport ranked 33rd in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 42 countries visa-free. The Eritrean passport ranked 32nd in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Eritrean passport can travel to 44 countries visa-free. The Nigerian passport ranked 31st in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Nigerian passport can travel to 46 countries visa-free. The Djibouti passport ranked 30th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Djibouti passport can travel to 48 countries visa-free. The Republic of Congo passport ranked 29th in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 49 countries visa-free. The Liberian passport ranked 28th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Liberian passport can travel to 50 countries visa-free. The Angolan passport ranked 28th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Angolan passport can travel to 51 countries visa-free. The Cameroonian passport ranked 27th in the African continent of Africa. Holders of the Cameroonian passport can travel to 51 countries visa-free. The Algerian passport ranked 26th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Algerian passport can travel to 53 countries visa-free. The Egyptian passport ranked 26th in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 53 countries visa-free. The Comoros passport ranked 25th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Comoros passport can travel to 54 countries visa-free. The Chadian passport ranked 25th in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 54 countries visa-free. The Guinea-Conakry passport ranked 24th in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 55 countries visa-free. The Equatorial Guinean passport ranked 23rd in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 58 countries visa-free. The Ivory Coast passport. Holders of the Ivorian passport can travel to 58 countries visa-free, and they rank 22nd in the continent of Africa. The Gabonese passport ranked 21st in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Gabonese passport can travel to 58 countries visa-free. The Burkina Faso passport. Holders of the Burkina Faso passport can travel to 58 countries visa-free, and they rank 20th in the continent of Africa. The Mauritanian passport ranked 19th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Mauritanian passport can travel to 60 countries visa-free. The Rwandan passport ranked 18th in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 61 countries visa-free. The Benin passport ranked 17th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Beninese passport can travel to 62 countries visa-free. The Mozambican passport ranked 16th in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 63 countries visa-free. The Sierra Leonean passport ranked 15th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Sierra Leonean passport can travel to 64 countries visa-free. The Ghanaian passport ranked 14th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Ghanaian passport can travel to 65 countries visa-free. The Moroccan passport ranked 14th in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 65 countries visa-free. The Zimbabwean passport ranked 13th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Zimbabwean passport can travel to 66 countries visa-free. The Cape Verde passport ranked 12 in the continent of Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 67 countries visa-free. You come along with me. Gambia ranked 11th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Gambian passport can travel to 69 countries visa-free. On the 10th position we have Tunisia. Holders of the Tunisian passport can travel to 71 countries visa-free. The next is Kenya, ranked 9th strongest passport in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Kenyan passport can travel to 72 countries visa-free. The next is Tanzania, ranked 9th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Tanzanian passport can travel to 72 countries visa-free. The Zambian passport is also ranked 9th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Zambian passport can travel to 72 countries visa-free. On the 8th position we have Malawi. Holders of the Malawian passport can travel to 75 countries visa-free. The next is Lesotho, ranked 7th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Lesotho passport can travel to 79 countries visa-free. The next is Namibia, ranked 6th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Namibian passport can travel to 80 countries visa-free. And now to the top 5. Botswana, ranked 5th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Botswanan passport can travel to 87 countries visa-free. Swaziland, ranked 4th in the continent of Africa. Holders of the Swaziland passport can travel to 88 countries visa-free. South Africa, ranked 3rd in the continent of Africa. Holders of the South African passport can travel to 105 countries visa-free. And the second goes to Mauritius, ranked 2nd, the most powerful passport in Africa. Holders of this passport can travel to 146 countries visa-free. And now Seychelles, ranked 1st and the strongest passport in Africa. Holders of the Seychelles passport can travel to 153 countries visa-free.